Today is the first vlog I think I've done like since being at uni, which is exciting. New vibes and like a new city, new library, lots of new things. This is week 3, so I have had a little bit of time to get into things, and yeah, I thought I'd take you through what I get up to in the day at the moment. I woke up at 8 and I'm just gonna get up now and go to uni. I have a lecture today from 10 till 12, and then other than that I'm just gonna be studying. Yeah, a bit tired. I feel like I was half asleep in that last talking clip, but I thought I'd just do a little quick chat intro to this video. So I filmed a video previously of me moving into this flat and like moving my stuff, building some shelves and stuff, and I had a few comments like, what are you doing? Like, why was there no context to this? And obviously it makes sense, but I kind of just assumed that because I post my podcast the most regularly that like you've seen that, but that makes no sense. Why would that be the case? I don't know. So if you are interested in all the background, there is a podcast episode about like going back to uni and moving and stuff, so I'll link it down below if you're interested. I've just started a master's course. I'm studying health and international development at LSE, and I chose to move out. So I do live in London, like my parents live in London, but quite far out, and I decided to move out and live in a flat, which is pretty cool. Found it on Spare Room. Yeah, that's kind of like the intro. But if you want to hear about like all the different unis I applied to and the process and like what my thought process was, that's in the podcast. So yeah, today I have this lecture at 10, which is key issues in global health and development. And obviously because health is in the title of my degree, this is a compulsory course, and I think it's my favourite one that I'm taking at the moment. It's really interesting. What I'm finding so far is that each week, each of my courses is very different. Like for example, one week it feels like we're doing like geography, and then the next week we're doing sociology, and then like I'm hearing we're getting like anthropology, gender studies, lots of things coming. So it definitely is a bit like whiplash. Every week feels like a whole different topic, and obviously I've not done a lot of those things. I think this week one of my courses was very like international relations based. I've never studied anything like that, so it's really interesting, but a lot of reading as well. So I've been at the library a lot, but yeah, I need to go now, but I can't wait to show you everything. I feel like it's so exciting because everything's all new. So yeah. Everybody, so I filmed that little vlog a few days ago, and I realised that it's actually really difficult to film, but just because everything's so new I still feel like I'm like settling in and like figuring out where everything is. So Didn't actually get that much footage that day, but I thought for the rest of the video I would just do a little bit of an update, chatty style. I also want to show you my room because I've not shown that since I made a lot of changes. Thanks for sticking around on today's video. I thought I would just do a little bit of a chat about actually my courses and stuff. So I had a presentation today which was pretty nerve-wracking. I actually am not like a massive hater of public speaking, even though I think I should be. Like, I'd say I'm quite anxious, and I don't, things where people are like looking at me or watching me, that makes me kind of worried. But something about it, I honestly think it might be like YouTube and having a podcast and stuff, just speaking quite a bit in a context where no one's replying to me. I don't know, maybe it helped. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I can chat about the topic reasonably easily as long as I like understand it. So I was a little bit nervous because it's my first one, but it went really well, I think, not too bad. And yeah, that was for my course on poverty. My other courses, I think I spoke about already, I'm doing development and health. So everything's been really, really interesting. It's so cool to study something that you're really interested in and just care about, and it feels meaningful and it feels like important. I think a lot of the time with economics, which was my undergrad, I liked a lot of the different subjects. Some of them felt to me quite abstract and I just didn't really care. Like, it was just like, okay. I didn't really find it to be super like invigorating or anything. So I'm really enjoying that side of the course. It's a lot of reading. Previously we would do like maths based questions for a seminar and prep the answers, and then we would like all go through them together, whereas this is like I'm reading a lot of papers. That's how I prepare for the seminar, and then that's what we discuss. So it's a little bit different because I've never really done academic reading in this quantity. That's another little update. I think it's just a bit of a learning curve. The first week I was so tired, like genuinely just exhausted. The transition from going from over a year off and just being able to like make your own daily routine every single day to then suddenly being inundated with work and having to be busy like all day, it's just such a big change, and my brain just wasn't used to it. I was coming home so tired, but I think it only took like a week. Like the second week I was fine, and I'm used now to not having so many hours to chill, or like, you know, things like reading and doing housework and like cooking. Those things before is like I always have infinite time to do them, whereas now that needs to be like squashed into a much smaller time period. But I think I'm adjusting like quite quickly, which is good. It's not that long. A term is 11 weeks, I think, maybe 10. Even though this course is 12 months, there's only 22 weeks of that where I'm actually doing contact hours 9 to 5 every day. Not that I'm in all day, but you know what I mean, like that's, well, like I'm in all day but not in contact hours all day. So yes, I also have been taking my notes on Notion. I spoke about in a few videos ago that I was learning to use it, and I thought I'd show you my setup because I don't know, it's kind of fun. Like, I really like it. So far what I like about it is, compared to taking paper notes, you can edit things really easily, control F as well, and just everything's in one place. I don't have to carry as much stuff, so it's going really well. So I've called it class notes, and I've really not done anything super fancy, but I am trying to learn as I go. I've got all my courses on the left, and then I've got the code, which for some reason everybody speaks in code at LSE. I feel like people are like, oh, are you taking DV4 to, and I'm like, why do you know the numbers? So I've got those, and then also like the hours, and then a link to the place where they post like the readings and that sort of thing. And then in each one I have some reading summaries, seminars and lecture notes, and each one just has like the weeks, and then it's like just my summaries of each one. And Notion is so cool, like honestly really, really fun, really enjoying using it. I know there's like so many more features that I'm not utilizing yet. I quite like a table in Notion. I like my homepage. I feel like homepage is nice, but I still got a long way to go with it. I'm using Skillshare to work on like getting to grips with it, because it kind of is, it's the kind of software where the more you understand it, the better you can use it, where there are so many cool features but you just wouldn't really know where they are until, you know, until you learn. So I'm really liking doing that. Really happy that Skillshare are also sponsoring today's video because, like I said, been using it for a while now and I feel like I'm reaping the rewards because I'm getting to grips with this whole Notion thing. So if you didn't know, Skillshare is the largest online learning community and they have classes you can take on such a huge range of topics, from things like business and like entrepreneurship, but they also have well-being, things to do with like mental health, journaling, yoga, cooking, like so many different skills. And I've been using the class on Notion to learn a bit more about how to use it properly because it's pretty confusing. It's also great because the classes are in bite-sized chunks, so you can go through at your own pace and just like watch the videos. I think it's cool that they have so many creative classes as well because it's just something nice if you want to learn a new skill. Sometimes when I've had like a long day at uni, I like doing something that's like a complete different part of my brain to just like relax and unwind. And also because I'm back at uni, I'm being busy and stressed. I've just started a class on like meditation, so looking after the old noggin and just, yeah, being better at taking time, just sort of like relax and really like unwind properly. So thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. And if you want to take the Notion class or any of the other thousands, there is a link in the description. The first 500 people will get a month for free and then 40% off for the rest of the year. So great deal if you want to give it a go, learn something new, and thank you to them for sponsoring. Okay, I also wanted to show you guys my room, so let's go on to that, I guess. I've just gotten home from uni and obviously it's kind of winter now, so the lighting's not great, but hopefully you can get a little bit of an overview. So I put up these two prints. I don't think these were up in my last video. These are both from Desenio, and then I also put up this, which shockingly is a paint by numbers. I know it looks kind of good, right? But I'd spent about a month doing this and I just kind of like it and I spent ages on it, so I decided to just put it up for a bit. It's a picture of a beach in Scotland, so yeah, very nice. And then coming around here I have the shelves, which I'm pretty sure I filmed putting these up, but I don't think there was anything on them or I hadn't finished it. I'm going home this weekend to look after my cats, so I'm going to get a plant to put here, but I haven't bought one because I have a plant at home. I didn't want to, like, you know, just buy one when I already have one I could use. And yeah, I bought some art prints. I'm really obsessed with these. I thought these were so cute. And I also love this one here. So yeah, I've got books, more books, and then some, this is like all my makeup. This is my, I don't even know what, don't ask about this shelf. Nice little candle, another print, jewellery bits, and then I've kind of got some boxes that I bought from Muji for like storage. This is mainly like a games, and I've got a blanket in there, and then this one is like electronics. Down here I do have some stuff on the floor, but let's just ignore that. That is because I need to like take that home and put that somewhere else. Cool. This is my laundry bag, which is very full, so you see some laundry tonight. Back of the door, I bought these hooks from, they're just like command strip hooks. So this is where I'm keeping like my towel bag. Dungarees, they don't fit in the wardrobe obviously because it's not that big. So that's where I'm keeping them. I've got my tote bags here, and then mirror. I got this in IKEA, and okay, this is actually the best way to see the room. I feel like so small that, well, not so small, but it's pretty small, so you can't really see the whole thing in one shot because I can't like stand any further back. But I'm really glad that I got a nice big mirror because I think it makes the room feel just a bit bigger, and it's just nice, isn't it? You need a mirror, don't you? So yes, and then my little desk area, which I think is really cute. I just bought this lamp in H&M Home. I didn't have one for so long and I was just using a candle at night, which wasn't the most efficient, so I'm glad to have that. It's like a really nice sage green colour. Here's my little desk, very simple. I did buy this and the chair. Didn't come with the room, which was kind of annoying, but I'm happy with like the setup. And I also have this rug, which my mum got me for Christmas a few years ago, and I really like. Here I have made a little timetable of my weeks and then put up these little pictures, which I spoke about in a recent video, being like, oh, I feel so old to have pictures up. And people were commenting like, what do you mean? And I don't know, I think obviously having like a framed picture up isn't immature, but I kind of think just like blue tacking stuff to the wall feels a bit immature to me, but everybody was really up for it, so maybe not. And then I also have a windowsill, so I'm just keeping a few bits and bobs here, but that's the room so far. Things I want to get: the plant to go on here. I kind of want to switch out the prints. I have had a look on Desenio and there are some I like, so I may do that, but I just can't tell. I don't know, because there's nothing wrong with these ones, but I kind of want to get some that are a bit darker, like maybe dark green and less pastel-y bright colours. I just think that's the vibe. I don't know though. I'm unsure. Oh, I also bought one of these like paper lantern lights. There you go. Which has just made everything feel a bit warmer and nicer, so that's good. I also have some bedding that's gingham, which is my favourite, but it's not on at the moment, so I'll show you that another time. I also love these cushion covers. I got these in Jaipur and I thought they were really pretty, so happy with those. That's everything I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Sending lots of love and good vibes. Love you all very much. Bye bye.